Greetings fellow modelers. Today we will be looking at the ANGRAF model number 234, presented the A-18E Super Hornet. This is in the scheme of the Top Gun from the movie, scale 133. So let's dive in. You can see that the instructions is in Polish, however, should not be a problem. Why? Because the instructions are so detailed. As you can see, we have the leading edge extension, love the crew access ladder, rear dome, you have the nose, you have the pilot seat, instrument panel, and it shows you the build-up of the forward fuselage. Landing gear well, awesome. Flipping this over, we can see the center fuselage build-up, pretty decent. For the engine outlet at the rear, nice. The booklet is rather thick, as you can see. It's pretty thick, and the instructions are pretty detailed. I'm loving everything about it. You can see nose gear, main landing gear, how beefy the structure looks, just like the real deal. Canopy template, how to build your canopy, fin, stabilizer, inlet for the engine. Then we have the final build-up of what it looks like with the spine attached. You see the numbering diagram, like I said, pretty detailed. Weapon station. So then we come to the final thing of the plan, the underside, the nose, the profile. So when you're finished with your Hornet, this is what it's supposed to look like. Turning around, we see the actual framework. The wheel, as you can recognize. Now, the instructions pretty much tells you you have 0.5 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter. And I think they're denoted with the little asterisks that are there. So where we see the asterisks, that's where you're going to reinforce it. And the paper is thin enough so you know, okay, this is glued on to the cardstock of what they are recommended. And you can see this is a form work for the center fuselage. Loving it. You can see the fin structure. This is supposed to be the spine of the aircraft, the deck. Nice. And of course, stabilizer. This look like, I would guess, a leading edge extension. And the meat of the matter. This is what I love now. This is my domain. You see the panels for the forward fuselage nose. You can tell that this is where the landing gear would be. So this is the underside, the spine of your F-18 Super Hornet. Mid fuselage, serrated edges. So this denotes where the landing gear doors would be, somewhere along this line. The paper, the sheet is, it looks like between 140 to 150 GSM, the thickness. Of course, we have the fin, the stabilizer, leading edge extension, and you can see this is a clean underside, which means this is where the access ladder would be, on the underside of your model. Jet engine intake, you can tell because of the warning triangle that's on the leading edge of the air intake. And of course, the wing section. You can tell the trailing edge. I want to build it where it folds up, so that would look pretty decent. And it just repeats itself. What I like about the kits of late is that the sheets are so that you can just rip it out individually and cut away. I'm loving that. And yes, we have different stations, radar, fuel, weapon station, wheel well doors, wheel well, weaponry, the pilot seat and the detail how to build it up, some more bombs, weaponry, and repeat set. You can tell that these are the main landing gear that you roll together, and that's what form the landing gear. And of course, our bomb, our missile, our harpoon missile. Loving the look of this. And pretty much that's it. A very thick booklet. And of course, as usual, they list all the models that they're currently having. So this thick booklet from ANGRAF, beautiful model. Can't wait to start building this. I look forward to it. So then, my friends, take care, walk good, and above all, one love.